It's Mahmoud Bennett with Fox 4 News. 60 years ago on this very day, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. Coming up this hour, I've come to a pickleball court in Southwest Florida where local seniors are remembering the very events of that day. Hey, it's Mahmoud Bennett with Fox 4 News. Right now I'm at the Naples Pickleball Center where hundreds of people have come together to play ball. But amid the fun and games, people are marking the anniversary of one of the most memorable events in American history. 60 years ago, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated, a day many people at this East Naples Community Park remember like yesterday. Chuck and Phyllis Podolsky were just teenagers on November 22nd, 1963. They tell me their English teacher got a call that day during class and broke the news of Kennedy's murder.
Took the phone and all of a sudden he started crying. He was that emotional like I am now because that man, John F. Kennedy, was the best.
Chuck says the entire country felt it. People had their heads down. His wife Phyllis says you couldn't go down a street without knowing what happened.
You would walk by stores and the people in the stores would have a television in the window so everybody could watch what was happening. And it was just beyond anything you could think of. It was awful.
Meanwhile, local resident Mario Lamontia says at the time of Kennedy's assassination, he was at a field trip in D.C.
We were having lunch at like a cafeteria place, and when I got up to empty my tray after I had some lunch, a television was on, which was black and white at the time, and there was Walter Cronkite.
He says the feelings of that day were similar to what younger Americans would have felt on 9/11.
Everything was going well, and when JFK came along, it developed that Camelot milieu that she was gorgeous, he was handsome, everything is going well. And the fact that the assassination occurred on a bright, beautiful day, much like today, changed all that.
Other seniors at this park shared similar stories of that fateful day. 6 decades later, they put their paddles aside and stood for a moment of silence. In Naples, Mahmoud Bennett, Fox 4 News.